Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all.
He is I and I am him.
Yes, y'all.
So here's the deal. Ever since I found the box of comics in the bottom of my dad's closet, I was a comic book nerd. I had Hulk shelf paper in my drawers, the Spider-Man song memorized, and notebooks full of drawings. I even made my own comic books. When I was in high school in the 90s, my fandom was at an all-time high. That's when the comic of the century happened, the Infinity Gauntlet, where Thanos mops the floor with my all-time favorite heroes. I made my own Thanos bust out of clay that still sits on my office shelf. You see, nobody could stand against the Mad Titan, wielding a gauntlet that granted him infinite power, and believe me, they got wasted.
This is the sound of when your heroes let you down, when everything you believed in is crushed into the ground. And many came and many tried, and nothing's turning back the tide, while evil is controlling over spirit, body, and mind.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
So when I saw the post-credit stinger for Avengers where Thanos smiles at the idea of courting death, I audibly squealed like an NSYNC fan. They're still a thing, right? I was met with odd looks and someone even asked, "Was that Red Skull?" So here's a brief explainer, followed by my predictions and hopes. But first let me start with the appearance of Samuel L. Jackson playing Nick Fury at the end of Iron Man. In the reimagining of the Avengers in the Ultimates comics, Nick Fury looked really familiar. Even to the point of when they were speculating who might play them in a movie, Nick Fury said, "Why, Mr. Samuel L. Jackson, of course. That's not even open to debate." That's when I knew the current producers knew and respected the source material and fans. How cool was that casting? Fast forward to the upcoming movie Infinity War. The introduction of the Infinity Stones in the MCU got me super excited that we might see some version of the Infinity Gauntlet storyline.
Here, how does that feel? Feel nice and snug on your hand? How's the color work for you? Feeling good? You like those gems? They're custom fitted, you know. Alright, everything working out? Great. Now go. And don't forget,
Bring back as many souls as you can.
So what is it? Basically, Thanos wipes out half the population of the universe with a snap, and then takes on Earth's mightiest heroes in order to win Lady Death's heart, or court death. He even turns his granddaughter Nebula into a zombie-like monument to death. Standing by his side the whole time is Mephisto, who convinces Thanos to will himself to partial power in order to make his victory more impressive to Lady Death. Then the fight begins. Almost all the heroes are killed as they try to snatch the gauntlet from Thanos while he's engaged in battle. They fail, and Thanos takes on all the Celestials of the universe,
Round 2. Fight!
imprisoning them in a fit of anger only after Lady Death turns on him also.
And so we reconcile the time and stand a step away. And Lady Death, she never really wanted to stay.
Disembodies himself to feel the universe, and then Nebula steals the gauntlet from him and reverses the events using her newfound ultimate power. Now when it comes to the movie version, I trust the producers to bring us something fresh, even as they present something familiar. Already they have included the Black Order, who played a prominent role in the Infinity storyline, different from Infinity Gauntlet. And from what I've seen in trailers and concept art, they have stayed pretty true to the awesome designs of the artist. I have a few theories as well as a few hopes for this new movie. First, who dies? I have to think the deaths in this first movie are going to have to show the audience Thanos means business. Iron Man has had a good run, and it would be fitting to see him die heroically. Same for Captain America. He's the heart of the Avengers, but as any comic book fan knows, there are others who can take up his shield. Lastly, I think someone close to Peter Quill will die. Really close. I hope Cap gets a chance to scoop up Thor's new hammer without giving it a second thought in defense of his friends. He's worthy to move it, even though I think this awesome moment was wasted on stupid Vision. Nobody picked him in the arcade game either. I hope more die in the next movie too, just because these stakes need to be the highest they can be so the victory is even greater. Another awesome moment would be for the MCU to keep under the tightest wraps the sudden appearance of Wolverine in the next movie, or any X-Men. Nobody should know that he's in this movie until he busts through a wall and starts slashing with his claws. Imagine how the audience would react to that, until his adamantium skeleton is turned to rubber at least. Aww. But here's what I think would be the best idea. Make the whole Marvel storyline Loki's. This whole thing could be his redemptive story arc, with him playing the role of both Mephisto and Nebula. We don't know whose side he's on the whole time as he makes suggestions to Thanos, and Thanos could even torment him until Loki springs into action to save his brother. This all really should be Loki's story. Imagine how cool that would be.
This is the story of my origin, a sort of ordinary, normal, boring kid.
Anyway, those are just a few of my thoughts. Thank you for watching. I wanted to get this video out before the movie came. I'm super excited, super pumped. I can't wait to see what they actually come up with. And until then, make mine Marvel.
For all the people saying back in the day, the Silver Age is here to bring back what Stan and Jack made.